You know what's crazy? The harshest comment I have ever heard about a girl's outfit didn't came from boys. They came from the other girls. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and this video will be the episode 7th of my Namjam Talks. And in this video I will talk about why girls hate girls. Our society has kind of divided this girl community into two categories. The first category is the ideal girl, okay, and the second category is bold girls. Why this division happened in society, and why this division is causing so much hate in a society, why this one girl is hating the other girl on the basis of few things, and seriously just judging the other person. So now let's get started. Have Now I will talk about something which has been on my mind for a very long time. So okay, let's listen to me carefully. Have you ever noticed this thing in public? Like for example, like it is a public place and this girl comes in and she is wearing a bold outfit, okay, a not a typical decent outfit. She's just wearing a bold outfit, and some other girls in group just starts whispering some stuff about her, and kind of projecting hate. And even I've heard some abusive words also about a girl who's just wearing this bold outfit. And now think about this thing: is it okay to project such hateful words, such offensive words to someone by just judging, by the judging that person from their clothes? Is it valid? This same situation happened with me, okay. I have experienced this, like not with me, but I have experienced it happening with someone else, okay, you get me right. So what happened is I was in a public place, okay, with my friends, with my girl's friend, okay, group, okay, and we were all in a public place and a lot of other peoples were there also, okay. And then after after some time, this one girl came. She was just crossing the road, okay, you get me right. It's a very simple scene, and she was wearing this bold outfit. And wait, before continuing, I would like to tell you, bold does not mean bad. Bold simply means having the courage to live authentically and to make choices, the make choices of your own, right, to make choices of what you like, what you love to wear, etc. You get me right. And it wasn't something a bad outfit, okay. Okay, right, I will just tell you, she was wearing this tube top with this mini skirt, okay, you get me tick. And everyone, like I noticed, even my friends started whispering some stuff about me, about her, sorry, about her. and and I didn't say anything. I was just standing there quiet, and I noticed a few more girls whispering just some stuff about me, and some of those things were abusive. And then I questioned this thing with myself only, like, is it fair to judge someone that fast, and by just their clothes we are calling them characterless and such abusive words like that? I can't, you know I can speak that word, but maybe I will put it on screen so you can get that idea. And I realize it is unfair, okay. It's this very wrong behavior. Does, like, how can we do this thing to anyone else? And then, our society has clearly divided these girls into two categories. First category is this ideal girl culture, and this other is this bold girl. Okay, and now let's talk about this ideal girl. So this ideal girl, what is this ideal girl which everyone likes, which society accepts, and society sees that types of girls with so much respect? What is this? Okay, so it is a girl. She's soft spoken. Okay, she's polite. She's she takes care of her family, okay. She always listens to her parents. She studies well. She's her all focus on her studies, right? And and the most important point, she dresses decently, and by decently I mean covered clothes, traditional, and nothing that draws attention, okay. And in our society, a lot of families, even our families have taught that this thing, and we have all grown up believing these things, right? Because हमें यही अगर सिखाया गया है तो that's what we will believe in, right? So a lot of girl thinks that this is the only thing, this is the only way to be to be this perfect girl, right? and and she also cooks, she takes care of her family, and you get me right, she's just all into she's just all into that typical image which our society and our family has created, and जो हमेशा से हमें बताया गया, हमें पढ़ाया गया है. And the her only career option is to study hard, like very hard, and to get a job or do anything, do NEET or J or anything. Okay, and if she's just trying to, and she just cannot pursue any other career, especially those other careers like pageantry, maybe modeling, maybe actors and all, and that, and society has taught this thing that these careers are not good. And now wait, let's come to the other side of the girl, which is bold girl. So as I already told you in पहले, like थोड़ा सा पहले, कि bold does not mean bad. Bold simply means having the courage to live authentically and to make choices of your own, because it's your life and you are the leader of your life, and you will only decide what you want to wear. Okay, S- this problem is seriously about this clothing culture and stuff. So, and this is this bold girl, and she's just open, she's with this open mindset. Okay, this isn't like okay, and then she makes her own choices, and she wears bold clothes. Bold doesn't mean bad, okay? Bold just simply mean, you get me right, okay? you know Clothing has no morality, okay? And a short skirt doesn't make someone bad, and your confidence doesn't make you arrogant, okay? And please, clothing is not equal to your character, okay? Clothing doesn't define anything, okay? Clothing is a personal choice, and when someone is wearing anything, okay, it's their personal choice, it's their life, and we are no one to judge someone like that, okay? And of course, if we are hating someone, we are just burning ourselves, okay? You're just burning your blood if you're hating someone, because it is just nothing like that. Clothing doesn't define anything, clothing doesn't define anyone's worth, and this clothing is a very personal choice, and we should all respect everyone's personal choice. We are no one to judge and project so much hate and so much insecure our own insecurities onto them. And also, I was so disheartened by seeing, I was so hurt, like how can these girls, like we all are girls, and how these same girls uh you know calls those bold girls with so much abusive word. How can these girls smoke so abusive words to those? It's so bad, and it's so sad. Why, this? Okay, I get this, कि हाँ, society and their family ने उन्हें ऐसा ही सिखाया है, and when उन्होंने बचपन से अगर सीखा है कि this is the ideal image of this girl, and we are following these all the things, and we are the best, okay? And हमसे perfect कोई नहीं है, फिर we are the best. And then in public, when we see this other girl who is just not obeying this ideal girl picture that our society has created, then we start calling that person bad. And I cannot say that it is our family and society fault, because देखो, because वो सब, देखो, there is a lot of generational gap, right? And we should be adamant, okay? We should know, and we should be that emotionally mature to understand these things, right? And if koi old generation wale log keh rahe hain, so I can get that thing, and I will not even waste my 1 second explaining them these things, because they won't understand, because whole life they have believed in this thing, and there is no way we can change their mind. But it's not like we will carry their every morals and every principle with us without any logic, right? Come on, it's 2025 going on, and why I see still happening in our world, right? This is seriously wrong. And if you have blindly accepted what your parents has taught you, and what your society has given and taught you, whatever, you are you're dumb, okay? You're just emotionally immature. You just don't see things from your own eyes. You're just blindly believing your parents, which is not fair, which is seriously wrong thing, okay? We cannot hate someone stuff like that. And why this hate happens, okay? Why? Because first point, I would say, that society, our society and family ने ऐसा इमेज बना दिया कि this is the only picture of this girl. ओके. एंड अगर वो लड़की ऐसे सारे रूल्स सारे सब कुछ फॉलो करेगी देन ओनली दैट गर्ल इज कंसिडर्ड एज गुड गर्ल. इट इज़ ऑल्सो कंसिडर्ड एज प्योर, ओके, एंड स्टफ लाइक दैट, ओके. एंड अगर कोई लड़की ये फॉलो नहीं करती तो उसको शी गेट्स हेट्स, सो मच हेट. एंड you are judging someone so fast, you're seriously going on someone's character and stuff like that by just their clothes. What is this? I do not understand this thing, and it's very annoying. It really make me piss off. This is very wrong thing. And it was
And
about society कि कैसे society played a very important role like in transforming this image of this perfect girl, and someone who doesn't obey this, she gets hate, right? And the second part, I also feel this is that it is also about insecurities because okay, when this girl has this family, okay, and उसकी family में just ऐसा ही बताया हमेशा, but she somewhere also wants to wear those clothes, she also wants to wear that bold clothes, ठीक है, but she is not allowed to wear those clothes, okay. And she have that hidden desires to wear that clothes, anything like, okay. But she's, as I told you, she's not allowed because her family doesn't allow it, and a lot of things, and even the society people, uh, she's just scared like if she will wear such stuff, what will society people will say, what their padosi will say and stuff like that, you get me. And this point is very important because I have seen this thing, okay. First of all, मेरी एक friend थी, ठीक है, and uh, she told that her family doesn't allow her to wear such clothes, okay. And that clothes can is include that clothes, I mean, by sleeveless, by tube tops, by bodycon dresses, by mini skirts, and stuff like that, you get me. And these are not bad clothes, and even if I include this bikini thing in this list, it won't be bad, okay. So she told me that she wants to wear bodycon dresses, she wants to wear mini skirts, she wants to wear tube tops, but she's not allowed. Her family doesn't allow her to wear. And of course, then uske parents उसको खरीद के भी नहीं देते ये सब चीज़ें because their parents don't like that. And because उसके family में भी बताया गया है कि this is the only ideal image of this perfect girl, and if you don't follow this thing, if you won't obey this particular image, these all things in that, you are a bad girl, you are a characterless girl, and society won't respect you, and just stuff like that, okay. And she just told, she उसके भी मूड स्विंग्स है उस बंदी के. कभी 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 वो बोलती है कि I also want to wear those things, those girls are just so lucky to have such cool chill parents, such emotionally mature parents, I would say. Those parents have this logic in them, and you get me, ठीक है. And on one side, ये बंदी ऐसा कहती है, and on the other side, when she sees someone actually wearing those clothes, she projects hate. Seriously. मैंने कहा तू कल क्या कह रही थी and तू आज क्या कह रही है. कल तो you are crying, you was crying about this thing that you also want to wear such stuff, okay. You also wants to wear such bold clothes, you also wear that tube top, that bodycon dress, that mini skirt, but you're not allowed. That's fine, that's completely fine. Maybe you can grow up in future, maybe you can earn your own money and then buy such clothes and wear proudly in public, right? And then on another day, when we are in public, we're just going somewhere with, I'm just going somewhere with that bestie, and then हमें एक लड़की मिली, ठीक है, who is wearing that bold clothes which my friend desires to wear, right? And she, instead of accepting this thing, instead of calling like, wow, she's brave, okay, wow, she's good, wow, she's looking good in those clothes, she's just saying, oh, why she's wearing that, like, oh, ये लोग ऐसे होते हैं, ये लोग हमेशा से पहनते हैं. मैंने कहा, excuse me, like, what are you saying, what is this now? Look, ऐसा होता है. So this, the most of the hate doesn't come from, doesn't mean that person who is wearing those clothes is actually bad. That most of the hate comes from your own insecurities. And this one thing is, just listen to me carefully. It's easier to attack someone, okay, it's easier to attack someone than to face your own suppressed desires. We can easily hate karna is very easy, but to know about yourself, to become self-aware, to have this control over yourself, to dig in more about yourself, to know about what your true desires are, it's very hard. And बहुत लोग तो ये अपने बारे में जानना ही नहीं चाहते, एंड दे जस्ट सिंपली प्रोजेक्टिंग सो मच हेट ऑन टू समवन, जस्ट रैंडम स्ट्रेंजर्स. वाई? बिकॉज दे आर सो मच इमोशनली immature, and उनमें इतना भी दिमाग नहीं है. दे डू नॉट हैव दिस सिंपल लॉजिक टू अंडरस्टैंड themselves. Seriously, they're not even trying to. And they're just stuck in this image, and they're constantly changing their sides. Like one day they're just crying over those things. They're just crying, and okay, and on other day they're just projecting so much hate. They're actually projecting their own insecurities. And how this will get solved, right? This is a question, right? What I feel is that, like, fine, if you're small, if you're like 18 or 19, so you are just living on your parents money, and your parents don't allow this thing, which is fine. Okay, it's fine, but it doesn't mean you will hate other girls, right? And if you also have those hidden desires or suppressed feelings to wear such clothes, it is completely valid, because again, clothing is a personal choice, and clothing doesn't define anything. Clothing have no morality, and it doesn't say anything about your personality, okay? And clothing does not mean your character. It's nothing to do with these things. And जो लोग ऐसा बोल रहे हैं, again, they are emotionally immature, right? And leave that person, just ignore those people, right? If you want to wear, but right now, like, if you want to wear but you're not allowed, and you're just stuck in this loop, as I told you. Like, say my friend was stuck in the same loop. Like, one day she's just crying, and the another day she's projecting so much hate, actually projecting so much her own insecurities. So you don't have to be like her. Okay, fine, if your parents doesn't allow you, you can wait, right? Someday you will grow up, someday you will earn your own money, so you can have, and or you can do savings. You can do a lot of things, right? Because hating only robs you. Okay, hating won't solve anything about you. And this environment is very toxic, has become very toxic, because this one girl is steering this other girl. Why? Change this mindset. If you will support, if you will respect, and if you will just start loving and liking someone now, you will feel very happy about this thing, and your god will be happy too, and this other girl will be happy too. And just imagine this thing, if sub log, if everyone will be so much emotionally mature about everyone's choices, and we will respect everyone's personal choices, this negativity won't grow and foster. Okay, this insecurity, this projection of hate won't happen. Okay, and life will be so peaceful. But you need to be self aware, right? You need to know your own desires. You need to face yourself, because we all are just trying to understand as other people. How do you know? Do you really think you know everything about yourself? I really doubt this thing. I also used to think, yes, I know 100%. I know just everything about myself, but this is not true. तुम अपने बारे में कुछ जानते ही नहीं. You do not know. You do not even have control over your emotions. You do not even realize you're projecting so much hate. You're not even understanding your own insecurities. Face yourself first. You really need to face yourself, and stop this thing. Stop projecting this thing. Stop tearing each other. And let's celebrate each other. And if in public, for example, if you're not allowed to wear, but if you decide to wear such clothes, do not, and if you spot any other girl wearing that same your dream outfit in road and in public, do not project your insecurity. Just say, wow, she's brave. Wow, she's looking good. And just celebrate her. And maybe if you spot that girl in public and you wanted to wear that outfit, but for now you're not allowed. But doesn't mean you will never wear those things. Come on, have this patience. Just grow up a little, have your own money, become emotionally independent, and buy that clothes and wear independently, right? No one will stop you, not even your parents, because now you are independent, right? And for now, it's just fine. It's completely fine if you're just living on your own money, because it's just fine. But do not hate this other girl. Instead, just compliment her, okay? Next time, if you see this girl wearing this bold outfit, which you like that outfit, okay, but you're insecure because you wanted to wear that outfit, do not hate that girl. Instead, just compliment her once, celebrate her. And if you don't want to compliment her physically, you can compliment her in your mind, right? If you're just feeling so like anything, okay, it's fine. If you're not comfortable approaching strangers, it is completely fine. But at least compliment her in your head, right? Just say, okay, wow, she's looking good, she's brave, and I like this, her skirt and this hairstyle was looking. Just compliment that person in your head, and you will be so relieved, okay? You will be so happy to see this happen, and become emotionally mature, okay? You all think that, yeah, we all are 18 plus and we are all mature, but that is not true. Maturity won't come from your age. Even 60-year old people, even 40 plus old people are still emotionally immature. Okay, your age won't make you mature. It doesn't like, yeah, I am 18 plus and I'm mature. No, it's not like that. You have to face yourself. You have to become self aware. You have to have control over your emotions, and only then you will become self aware. And then you will become this emotionally mature, this emotionally intelligent, which is very important. Okay? Now, do not judge anyone on the basis of their clothes, because clothing doesn't mean anything. Clothing doesn't define anything about that person, okay? And next time you see any girl, compliment her in your head, or even physically approach her or compliment her. And yeah, that was all about this video. That was all about how why girls hate girls. And the one word answer, if if anyone wants this one word answer, it is about your own insecurities. So first step is to become emotionally mature, okay, about this situation. And yes, you will be free, you will be happy. And yeah, if you like this video, like, subscribe, and share this video. And I will see you soon in my next video. For then, bye bye.